What's up YouTube, Amanda the Jedi here, back for another video in which I just kind of yell about some stuff. This is now officially going to be episode 3, I believe, of Sith Talk, shit talk. It's a series, but it's really more just I find things about life that I yell about and rant about, and it's great, and it's thematic with the Jedi, and I have an excuse. It's fine. As you guys know, I've been seeing a lot of movies lately. I saw Power Rangers and Beauty and the Beast over the weekend, and I figured that would make a good excuse to kind of talk about some of my movie-going pet peeves. So if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know that I've done a couple different videos where I've ranted about things that have happened to me while I'm at the movie theaters, and I've mentioned that my only neuroticism in life is things at the one of my neuroticisms, my biggest neuroticism in life, is things that happen at the movie theater. One, in terms of seats, if I happen to make it there before you and I am in a really good seat and the seat that's right next to mine might be the one that you want, if there is no one else in the theater, you do not sit directly next to me. You go find a different seat. Either go one row up, one row down, or leave at least one comfort spot in between. If you're in a theater where you have to reserve seatings that don't let you leave that spot in between, that is totally okay. That's a different story. But if you walk into a movie theater and there is like a billion open seats and you choose the one directly next to someone, you are messed up as a person and I don't like you. 2, when you're waiting in line to get food and you have a child or many children trying to get them to order their own food and not deciding what you want before you get to the front. I see so many families or people that have brought their kid and like 3 other kids, and instead of just being like, what do you all want? Here's the best way to get it. Coordinate the order and let one person order it. You're like, okay, Cindy, tell the nice man what you want. No, this is a movie theater. There are tons of people behind you trying to get to their movies. Just streamline. Streamline. Next, once you're all sat, settled, ready for the movie-going experience, if it's the pre-show whatever, I don't care if you talk. If you're talking really loud, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, why are you talking so loud? But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because it is still the pre-screeners that no one really cares about. That's okay. At this point, being on your phone, totally okay. The second the movie trailers start, like the actual trailers for upcoming films start, shut the fuck up. If you want to make the occasional comment about a movie trailer or somebody being like, oh, that's totally gonna be this, or oh, I'm so excited they're finally doing this, oh my god, there's a sequel to this, that's okay. But do not continue your full-fledged conversation once the trailers start. At this point, I'm still okay with you being on your phone because you're not really a huge distraction. There are still people coming in, finding their seats, doing all that kind of shit. Still totally okay for me if you were on your phone as long as you're not having like a full conversation. But the second the movie starts, I want all conversation done. I want your phones in your pocket away. I do not be on your phone in the movie. There is no reason, unless you are getting continuous phone calls and you just need to quickly like glance to make sure it's not an emergency and then you put it away. Don't be a Tommy texter. That is not okay. Get the fuck off your phone. And then beyond that, having the full-fledged conversations with people near you and making like too many comments. If you're the type of person who can't shut up in a movie, you don't go in public to watch movies. You've lost that privilege in your right, and you need to wait for it to come out on DVD or watch some kind of like shitty, I would never suggest illegal activity. You need to wait to see it or learn to shut up, because it is not okay to ruin everybody else's viewing experience because you can't sit still for an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. Learn about yourself. I've had this happen so many times, and it's actually usually adults, except for the time I saw The Martian, which was a bunch of stupid kids. It's usually adults that piss me off the most in movies. And like those are the really big ones. Like good film etiquette is you shut up. You don't continuously talk. Like why? What is wrong with you? And another one kind of tying into talking in movies, I get it, when you go to a movie that's geared at kids, you expect children to be there, especially if you see it earlier in the day or the afternoon, you expect to see some kids there. So like when I went to see Power Rangers at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, I was like, there's probably gonna be a handful of kids here. And I'm totally okay with that. But if your child can't shut up in a movie and doesn't actually like watching movies, which this kid didn't. If there was anything happening on screen other than action, this kid was like, literally that noise. That noise was just coming out of his mouth the entire time. And there's these things, there's like these, you know, like the tubes of M&Ms that you can get? He was like popping that continuously. And his dad, he wasn't stopping him. He would stop him after like 20 pops in a row, and then the kid would just keep doing it. Take it away from him, Pops. Pops. Take it away from him, man. Like, it was terrible. Like, because every couple seconds, like super important conversation happening, and I'm like, if you know your kid, for one, look at the rating of the movie. It clearly wasn't okay for your life. I think the kid was like maybe 5 at most, but probably like 4. He shouldn't have been in that movie. He shouldn't have been anywhere near that theater. Don't take him to it. Wait for it to come out on DVD or something. If you know your kid is someone who can't shut up and watch a movie, don't bring them to a movie theater. It pisses me off more when adults are the ones talking because you've had your whole life to learn. But it also bothers me when kids talk like that and the parents don't properly take care of it because they clearly knew that there was going to be an issue. Just put a muzzle on your damn child. I think that's all I can think of right now, but I'm sure that there are many others because this is kind of like that one area in my life that I'm like, I can't put up with this. Do you guys have any like pet peeves for like movie going experiences that maybe I didn't mention or things like this that you can sympathize? Are you any of these people? Because if you are, you should change your ways. I'm not saying that I'm necessarily the perfect movie goer, but I know that I don't do most of these things. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down in the comment section below if there's anything that you sympathize with in this or that you also find annoying when you go see movies. Make sure you check out my last video, new series that I'm calling Did It Ruin My Childhood? First episode was the Power Rangers. Sometime this weekend we're gonna do Beauty and the Beast. And that's about gonna do it for today. Thank you all so much for watching and peace out.